What's up, everybody? It's your man D-CEE, and you're tuned into the Hotspot with D-CEE. Just had some disturbing news this morning from an artist that I know from Kenya, from Africa. Big shout out to him. He was a big supporter of my podcast, and I was wondering why I haven't heard from him. Few things have happened to him, and my prayers are with him and his family, his mother, his sister, and also him that he gets a full recovery. I'd like to say congratulations to a artist here from Boston that is about to do something very major, about to have a couple movie roles. Remember what I was saying about the A-lister and the B-listers? Well, you're going to see that. You're going to see that video. Maybe you might see this one before that. You see, I have no problem congratulating people on their success. I'm not a hater. Nor was I ever a hater. But it seems that nobody wants to give me any credit for anything, whether I'm doing something or not. And I know for these last couple months, I haven't been doing really too much of anything because I'm trying to get my life together. Dealing with a separation in a weird, very strange divorce. Very strange relationship. And the thing is, I got love for that woman. There's no hate there, nothing like that. I'm just confused, you know? I don't want to be a single 50-something-year-old man. I don't want to be a single man for the rest of my life. See, when I got married in hopes that I will spend the rest of my life with this woman. Any relationship that I get in, all my relationships have been pretty much serious. They have lasted a very long time. But again, I want to send my prayers out to Salim and hope speedy recovery, that he gets better. And why is Mano beefing with K. Michelle? What is up with that? First, you got Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion going at it. Where's the love, man? Where's the love? Why are you fighting women? Why are you fighting women, man? Really? Why are you going at women like that? You know, I got my issues with a lot of female people, man, but I don't want to go with nobody like that. I don't want to go with no woman like that. Come on, Mano. I don't know what the issue is. I really don't even care, man. But is it that serious that you going in on her like that? That's a woman, man. And speaking of women, Jaguar, right? Tevin Campbell's coming for you on that legal suit. He's coming for you. Now, as I said, I agree with some of the things she said, especially when it comes to Diddy, or Honeycombs as she calls him. I agree with a lot of that, and so did Diddy's former bodyguard. He confirmed those situations that occurred, things that happened, that we know happened. We didn't have to be there. We just know that Diddy is a snake. He's a crook. He's a lot of things. He ain't a good person. We know that. But see, what comes around goes around. He may not be suffering for any of the things that he's done. I mean, looking back at the Tupac and Biggie situation, I think that everybody should have fell back, and they should have just let Tupac and Biggie handle that situation like men. You know what I mean? If you're claiming to be this and you're claiming to be that, which I know they're both very intelligent young men at the time in their 20s, why didn't they sit down with each other and have a talk? Why did it lead to them not talking to each other until one of them died? One of them was killed, then the other one was killed. So they never got a chance to sit down. If that was your boy, if that was your man, which we've seen pictures of them, we've seen them sitting down beside each other, showing love to one another, respecting one another. That shooting that happened at Quad Studio changed everything. I mean, when you look at these situations, why did they end up the way they did? Now, after all these many years, Diddy's name comes up again. Is it really a surprise to us that Diddy's name is coming up again? It's not really a surprise to me that Diddy's name is coming up. It's really not a surprise. Let me move this out of the way. Is it really a surprise to you? Because it really ain't a surprise to me that Diddy is getting in trouble. Not. So, my thing is, Jaguar Wright, that has spoke on many people in the industry. Many people in the industry, from Alicia Keys to Mary J. Blige to her sister to Jada Smith to also Whitney Houston, Ray J. Now speaking on Tupac, spoke on Little Kim, spoke on Foxy Brown. She got a serious issue with Foxy Brown as well. So, you know, is this real or is it pretend? I think half of what she's talking about is real, and I just think some of it is just her talking shit because she doesn't like certain people. The industry, see, we knew that the music industry is fucked up. We already know that. It's not a surprise to anybody. Anybody that's followed music in this business over the years, you know that there's a lot of crooked shit going on. There's a lot of crazy shit that goes on to kids in this industry. I was talking about the Usher situation, that even with that, where Diddy was bragging years ago about getting Usher drunk and having him have sex with these young women, with these older women, when he was just a kid. I don't even think he wasn't even fully an adult yet. He wasn't even in his 20s yet. Like I said, to men, it's a cool thing to lose your virginity at a very young age, as a kid. But when you're having sex with grown women, what makes that different from a young girl having sex with grown men? Especially in the eyes of a woman. Now, Usher was mostly around his mother back in those days. So I'm sure that wasn't happy what Diddy exposed Usher to. I'm speaking on that. This is not Jaguar, right? This is me speaking on this. I know I was not there, but I'm just looking at the situation, and I'm thinking about what Diddy said years ago about what he did to Usher. It was supposed to be a funny, cool thing. But in the eyes of a mother, and a responsible mother, and there's something that Jaguar said about where they think business deals are going on, their kids are being fucked in the ass or getting molested. She didn't say it in those words, but these kids are being molested. These people are sleeping with the A&Rs, these sleeping with the producers, the wannabe artists for them to get on. So I bet she had no idea, or maybe she did know, that Usher was exposed to so much stuff at a young age. He's all right, obviously. Maybe that's one of the reasons why he's a womanizer. But who am I? I'm not here to judge him. Not here to judge anybody. I'm just saying, you had that option, that power to as a young kid, to choose what kind of woman you wanted to pick at a young age. Where some of these kids is out here talking, but some of them are actually getting pussy out here. Some of them are make-believe and getting pussy. Usher was actually getting all that pussy. Older pussy in his face. Whatever kind of pussy he wanted, he was getting. No different from now, probably, but as a young kid. When he dropped his first album talking about the things that he was talking about, he was too young to even know about that stuff. He worked with who, what's this, Devontae from Jodeci. He worked with P. Diddy, worked with Faith Evans, and a lot of other writers that wrote for him on that first album while his voice was changing. It's not even so much on the Usher. I'm going to get off the Usher, topics, but I'm just saying, Hollywood is fucked up. Now you look at Jada Pinkett Smith. I think that she is a lesbian, but or she goes both ways, obviously. That, to me, that is no secret. She's one day going to come out and say it, but she doesn't need to say it because the people around her know. And when that letter surfaced about Tupac talking to her about a relationship, she had a relationship with a woman. And like I said, there's all the truth is being revealed little by little. I mean, it's not a matter of us wanting to be in their business. They're putting their business out there. I can't even name all the names that Jaguar Wright went at. Of course, the Roots, Charlie Kweli, the Questlove, all the Roots, Black Thought. She went at Common. She went at Erykah Badu. She went at Jill Scott. Jill Scott retaliated back. A lot of them retaliated back. I mean, what did she think was going to happen? That they were just going to sit there and just let her say whatever they want to say? Whatever she wants to say about them? Everybody ain't like that. Some people chose to keep their mouth closed just because they don't even want the aggravation. And then there's some people that's like, look, she told her side of the story, now we're going to tell our side of the story. I have yet to hear Mary J. Blige respond back, but that doesn't mean that it's true or not true. It just means that it just means that she refuses It just means that she refuses to respond to the nonsense. And everybody, let's give it up for of course, LeBron James, that is now with the Celtics. A lot of people feel a certain way about it, but it is what it is. There's a comparison to him and Jordan, which some people don't like. See, me, I wasn't really that much into basketball, but I know about Jordan. And I know about LeBron James. LeBron James, they both had different positions in basketball. But here's the thing. LeBron James is LeBron James. Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. This young man is going to make history. He's already made history. Jordan already made his history. I respect both of them. But LeBron, I respect more for a lot of reasons. Because when these situations was going on, he stepped up and spoke on it. When racism, police brutality was going on, when all these things were going on, he spoke on it and he stood against it. He took the knee. He spoke on these issues. Jordan did not. They said that, I heard in one of Nas' songs, he said that he was doing stuff for the community. We just didn't know about it. I don't know if that's true or not. I know he had negative response when people asked him about certain things. His sneakers are ridiculously too high. And a lot of us in the hood were dying over his sneakers at one point. Is that his fault? No, but he act like he didn't care. So for me, I will disagree with Nas was saying that he was doing stuff for the community. But I could be wrong. But I did not like his response when it came to certain things. He didn't think that he needed to speak up. See, what people think it doesn't, like even with Shaq being just now voting at the age he is. We're both around the same age. He's a little older than me by a year. He's 48. So you're just now voting because he didn't think that he didn't think that he needed to vote, that it didn't affect him because he was rich or whatever. We know there's all type of different levels of black people and white people. And I guess he felt because he was rich that he didn't have to worry about that. But these laws affect everybody. If you do not vote, you will not even matter whether you're rich or not. Because there's certain rights that we lose as people. Like, for instance, when they say vote yes on this, vote no on that, and not enough of us vote on the right thing, then they keep things the way they are. Like this whole privacy thing, keeping the data safe or whatever. That affects all of us. All of us. Because when people get access to our data, they got our social, they have any information that they want, they can get. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to stay with you too long. I don't want this to go off. But these are things that I'm just coming with you as. And again, R.I.P. to Ray Savage's sister. And I'm going to be talking more on that and see if I can get a hold of some of her music and play some of it. Because, as I said, I got nothing but respect for this young lady that's gone way too soon. She has a son. Obviously, she has brothers and sisters. She has a mother, father, I can imagine. And I know that they are hurting right now because I was in tears when I first heard about it. When I think about it, I still go in tears now. This month is first of all, it's the 13th today. So tomorrow, Thursday will be my father's birthday. So he's been gone. It's 2008, 2020 now. So that's 2018, 19, 20. So these 3 years that he has not been in our life. He always be in our heart, but I'm saying in our life in a physical form. We're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss him, and I know that they're gonna miss their sister, their daughter, their mother. He's gonna miss her son is gonna miss his mother. She's no longer here. How did the father explain that to his son? That your mother is no longer here. He's probably old enough to understand, but this is probably be his closest ever death in a while. And I don't wish this on anybody, not even on my enemy, let alone a child. So my condolences to his family, to her family, and to Ray Ray Savage and the rest of the family. And life is too short, y'all. That's why I'm saying, man, we ain't got time for the bullshit. We don't got time for the hate. We don't got time for, and only I'm gonna just tell y'all like this: you need to go out there and vote. Whether you're voting for Trump or Biden, which I pray that you're voting for Biden, because to not vote is the most stupidest thing you can do. You gotta vote like your life depends on it, in which it does, more than y'all can imagine. And it's not just words coming from my mouth. These are facts. Our voting makes a difference, people. To all you people, let me look into the camera, like really, to all you people that are not voting, you need to get your ass out there now and vote. Whether you're doing the mail-in thing, whatever you're doing, be careful of that. We're all going to be careful of that. Because this is what they want you to do. They want you to give up. They want to control you. They want to control us. And once they realize we're not going against them and we're just going with the program, because that's what you're doing if you're not voting. You're letting them win. Now we're going to hold whoever's in the White House accountable, as we did with Obama. We didn't give Obama an easy time just because he was black. Some of us did, but I wasn't one of those people. I hold him accountable to everything. If we are voting for you, it is your job to do things right for the American people. To do your best to try to make everything right. Nothing will be perfect, but we will be in a better situation that we're in. There's got to be somebody that's going to do something about this homeless situation, the racism situation, the economy situation, which goes right into the category with the homeless people. I don't want to come home every day and see that man in the street. Why is there a place for him to be? Why? You could say he got kicked out, whatever the case is. He should not be in the street. It's getting cold out there. They need shelter. Why don't they have a shelter? Why isn't there a shelter? Makes no sense. We got to do something to change that. Us, the American people. Got to go against the powers that be. The president, the congressmen, the CIA, whoever. But we cannot do it alone. Together, we stand. Divided, we fall. Together, we stand. Divided, we fall. So we have to get our shit together. America, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Asian, Bayesian, Haitian, whatever nationality you are, and you are here in America, it's not just our problems as Americans that were born and raised here. Now you are becoming a citizen, so now you are an American. which means you have responsibility too. Together we stand, divided we fall. We cannot keep this man in the White House. We cannot keep his administration in the White House. Anybody that thinks corrupt like him, or anybody that defends him, a Candace Owens, or whoever defends this man, because there's so many people. The Ku Klux Klan exists. These other white hate groups exist. They have other militias as we have militias. Some are here to protect. Some are here to destroy, because they do not want us to rise as people, especially as black people. They do not want to see us rise. They want to see us down, 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 down. That organization. There are black organizations that are here to protect. They're not here to assassinate white people. They're here to simply protect. Protect. I said protect. I didn't say slaughter. I didn't say burn down people's house. I didn't say walk around saying hateful words. I didn't say that. Nah, that's not what those are for. So again, I want everybody to stay safe, be positive, and spread love to someone, and let them know you love them. It's your man D-CEE, and I'm from the hotspot with D-CEE, and I'm out, y'all. Stay safe. Peace.